Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna the passage we're going to work on today is else Cambridge else 15, like text 1, reading passage 2. The title of this passage is Driveless Cars. 无人车, wow, 无人驾驶的车. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, first let's check the different types of questions here. The first type of question is like, which section contain the following information? Oh God. Okay, so 你这样差不多一定要去读一下全部的一个 you're supposed to have a more comprehensive understanding of this passage so that you can work on this type of question, right? And then the next type is easier, right? The impact of driverless cars is you're supposed to finish the summary. Okay, that should be easy. Okay, and then the last type of question is multiple choices. Okay, 是一个多选题 right? So 所以中篇来看一下不同的一个 question type 和不同的 strategy to deal with the passage. So in this case, we are supposed to read, to read carefully, to have a complete or overall like understanding of this passage. 我不能直接去找关键词来定位了 because it's really hard. Okay, let's read every passage anyway. Paragraph anyway. Okay, the first paragraph A, the automotive section will use to adapting to automation in manufacturing, right? 就是那个汽车产业它已经非常习惯有like automation in manufacturing 生产的一个自动化了。The implement of robotic car manufacture from blah blah onward lead to significant cost saving and implement in reflect reliability and flexibility of vehicle mass production. 就是这个机器大生产的一个实行，它已经提高了 mass production 那个生产效率。A new change to vehicle production is now on the horizon. 这个在视线之内的一个东西呢，是一个新的变化。It comes from automation， 是自动化的一个变化。However, that's a very important information because it introduced the topic of this passage. This time, it is not to do with the manufacturing process， 不跟生产这个过程有关 ，but with the vehicle themselves， 它是跟这个汽车自身有关。What does it mean? I don't know. But let's find it out in the later part of the passage. Research projects on vehicle automation are now new. Vehicle with limited self-driving capabilities, right? 能力 have been around for more than 50 years, resulting significant contribution toward blah blah blah. Okay, but since Google, 好，就它这个自动驾驶的这样一个技能，它已经存在很久了。但是自从 Google 在2010年发布这个，他们说什么东西呢？ It had been traveling self-driving car on the street of California. Progress in this field has quickly gathered the pace. 就是在2010年 ，Google 发布说它正在测试 the trail just mean experiment， 在测试 self-driving cars 这个地方呢，这个行业的进步才开始慢慢的加速了。Well, actually, we don't have to read this part because it's not labeled, right? 它根本没有一个标记啊，所以根本我们现在不太需要去读这个部分。所以我们下面的话处理方式这个部分，我们这个部分就不读了，因为 they are not labeled out. Okay, so let's read paragraph B. There are many reasons why technology is advancing so fast. So that's the key or the topic sentence. 很多原因为什么这个技术发展的非常快。One frequently cited motive is safety. 第一个是一直被引用的一个 motive means like 动机 or just reason, right? 是安全的原因。Indeed, research at UK Transport Research Laboratory has demonstrated that more than 90% of road collision 名车上的一个撞击事故，路上的撞击事故呢 involve human errors as contributory factor， 是人们的一个问题，人们出错，所以才会撞击的。And it is primary cause in the vast majority， 这是大部分一个 road collision 的一个 primary cause 主要的一个原因。Automation may help to reduce incident of this， 就自动化有可能会避免这个问题。Now let's read paragraph B. Beyond these direct benefits， 除了这些好处啊，所以前面在讲好处 ，right? Okay, so 前面在讲好处 ，we don't have to read now because we are focusing on question 15 to 18. We can consider the wider implication of transport and society. 我们可以去考虑到交通和社会的更加广泛的一个like implication， 它的启发。How manufacturing process might need to response as a result， 就是我们全部自动化之后呢，这个生产过程应该如何去反映这种 automation 这种自动化。At present, the average car spend more than 90% of its life parked。它是差不多90%时间都是在停着的，所有的车都是完全是一个 it's kind of a total waste automation means that initiatives for car sharing become much more viable. Viable means feasible， 是非常可行的。就是自动化的一个过程，就意味着这样一个 initiative just mean like proposals 一些措施、一些提法。就是 car sharing， 我们分享车这样一种做法呢，是非常的可行的 ，particularly in urban areas， 特别在城市的区域 ，with significant travel demand， 因为有非常多的一个交通的需求。If a significant proportion of population choose to use shared automated vehicles, mobility demand can be met by fewer vehicles。如果大家都愿意去 share their vehicles， 那么这样一个 demand 在移动的需求呢，可以被满足，通过更少的车，就说更少的车就可以承载大家的一个移动需求。Well, let's move on to the next paragraph. Okay, so the Massachusetts Institute of Technology investigated automated mobility in Singapore, finding that fewer than 30% of the vehicles currently used would be required if fully automated car sharing could be implemented。就是说，如果我们真的去实行这个 car sharing this initiative this policy 的话，我们现在的一个汽车需求量呢会降低30%。If this is the case， 如果这是真的话 ，it might mean that we need to manufacture far fewer vehicles to meet demand。我们生产车的一个需求呢会变少。However, the number of trips being taken would probably increase。车的数量减少，生产车的数量减少，但是呢 ，the number of trips 我们做的一个旅行呢却增长了 ，because empty vehicles would have to be moved from one customer to the next， 因为车不同一直在跑嘛，从一个顾客到另外一个顾客。Well, let's move on to the next paragraph. Okay, so we have to go through it really quickly because I'm, reading and explaining at the same time, which means that it would take much more time than I usually do this passage. So let's read on. Automation may prompt other changes in vehicle manufacture. If we move to a model where customers are tending not to own a single vehicle but to purchase access to a range of vehicles through a mobility provider, driver will have the freedom to choose one that best suits their need for a particular journey, rather than making a compromise across all their requirements. So basically， 这里讲的就是说 ，automation 它还会促进另外一个变化在汽车生产上面。如果我们去Okay, if we move to a model, right, where customers are tending not to own a single vehicle， 我们会改变这样一个模式，就是顾客呢不会是拥有一辆车了，而是干嘛呢 ？Purchase access to a range of vehicle through a mobility provider， 它会提供就全部所有车的一个使用权。这样的话，他们会干嘛呢 ？They will have the freedom to select one best suit their need， 能够去选一辆最能够适应他们需求的车。Right， 而不是做妥协，在不同的车之间做妥协 ，because basically you don't have to compromise because you have like a wide range of vehicles available to you. Well, let's move on to the next paragraph. There are a number of hurdles to overcome in delivering automated vehicles to our road. 在这里讲的是一个 topic sentence, right？ 就是我们会面对很多的问题，当你这个车 hurdle just mean 阻碍嘛，当你这个车上路的时候 ，these include technical difficulty in ensuring， 所以是一个技术性问题 ，right？ 保证什么东西呢 ？In ensuring that vehicles work reliably in definite range of traffic, weather and road condition it might encounter， 因为你会面对的一个问题是无止境的 indefinite range。哪些问题呢 ？Traffic, weather and road situation 是不同的路况啊、天气啊和交通状况是完全不同的。这第一个原因是 technical difficulties， 第二个原因是 the regulatory challenges in understanding how liability and enforcement might change when drivers are no longer essential for vehicle operation。第二个的话是法规上面的一个 challenge， 就是如果 drivers, when drivers are not important, right? When the car is driving, how can we set up the regulatory some regulations？ 我们是如何去制定法则？当 driver 已经不是那么重要的时候 ，and social changes, right？ 一些社会的变化 that may be required for a community to trust and accept automated vehicles as being a valuable part of the mobility landscape。我们社会的也有社会上的一个 societal changes， 我们要去不断的去接受并且去接纳这个概念 automated vehicle 这个概念。Well, let's move on to the next one, the last one, finally. It's clear that there are many challenges that need to be addressed out. 有很多问题可以被解决 But through robust and targeted research, there can most probably be conquered within the next 10 years. 这有很多问题要解决，但是呢，如果我们通过不同的研究的话，那么这些问题都可以被 conquered， 被克服在将来的10年。Mobility would change in such potentially potential significant ways that in association with so many other technological development, such as telepresence and virtual reality. 所以随之而来的还有其他一些变化，我就不解释了。That it's hard to make concrete prediction about the future， 很难去做一个非常 concrete、非常具体的叫 concrete prediction of the future， 很难对未来做出一个非常细节的一个预测。However, one thing is certain， 一件事情是非常确定的 ，change is coming, and the need to be flexible in response to this will be vital for those involved in manufacturing these vehicles that would deliver future mobility。就是我们要对这种变化采取一种非常 flexible 的态度 ，right？ 就是要灵活多变的态度来应对将来的变化。So that's it. Let's finally get down to the questions. Well, okay, then. The then should be easy, right? So referring to amount of time when car is not in use. So if your memory is good, I think we can directly go to like paragraph C, right? Paragraph C. Okay, you see, right? So we leave a mark here so that we know this part has been chosen. Okay, so it should be paragraph C because it says at present every car spends more than 90% of the life parked. Okay, C, right? Obviously C. And then the mention of several advantages of driverless vehicles for individual road users. 他提到的是几个 individual like road user 的用这个 automatic car 的一个好处啊。我们看看到底哪里有讲到好处呢？Well， 这讲的是原因，对不对？为什么 technology 迅速发展的原因？然后后面就讲到Yeah. Driver will have the freedom to select one suit. Maybe here, but I'm not really sure. 我们等一下再来去排除法的 process elimination， 我们来去那个 ，Oh God， 再来去确定一下到底应该选什么。好 ，So wait a minute， 我的磁盘已经满了。Let's stop。Let's pause for a while, okay? 然后来 clean 一下我的 storage, and we go back later. Well, welcome back. So let's move on to the. We just talked about like question 15, right? Mention several advantages of driverless vehicles for individual like road user 对个体的一个公路使用者，就 driver 的一个好处啊。So I think it should be like I don't really know, right? Wait a minute. 我们这个就放一下 Okay, maybe it's not E, but we're gonna find it out. How about like 17? 16题 Referring to the opportunity of choosing the most appropriate vehicle for each trip. 你可以他提到一件事情，就是一个机会，就是我可能选择最好的、最合适的一个 vehicle for each trip. Yes, recording, right? Good. I'm just making sure. So 应该是选到哪个呢？这应该选E吧，对吧？因为他讲到就是说 like, wait. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 对 ，right 这边，有这里讲到就是说你可以有很多 access to have access to a wide range of vehicle through a mobility provider. Drivers will have the freedom to select one that best suit their need for a particular journey. A particular journey just mean like a what? Yeah, for each trip, right? Each trip. So it should be E. Good. Should be E. E for number 16. And then number 17. An estimate of how long it would take to overcome a number of problems. Okay, I have a strong memory, so it should be okay, G, right? G. G. Like it's clear that there are many challenges that need to be addressed out. 有很多问题要解决 through robust and talent research. These can most probably be conquered within the next 10 years. So it should be G. Good. G. 在10年之间会解决，所以的话 an estimate how long it would take to overcome a number of problems. Good. And then a suggestion that the user driverless car may have no effect on the number of vehicle manufactured. 他有讲到对汽车的一个生产是没有任何的影响的。I think the answer goes to yeah, D. I think it's D, right? 他前面有讲到说 ，it might mean that we need to manufacture far less vehicle to meet demand， 就是好像意味着我们可能会为了达到这种要求的话，我们可能会生产更少的车 far fewer。But however， 后面才是真正的一个他要说的东西啊。The number of trips taken， well， OK， 我们再看题目。And suggest that use of may have no effect on the number of vehicle manufactured， 不会影响到生产车的一个数量。Okay, fewer vehicles, right? Yeah, probably empty vehicle will move from one customer to the next. No, this one has to be true then. Okay. This one is tricky. It's suggesting that the use of driverless car may have no effect on number of vehicle manufactured， 不会影响那个汽车的一个数量。7 sections A to G. So, okay, so 我刚刚是应该是 we adopted the wrong strategy， 所以它指的是。Like这个 A 部分应该指的是这两个部分啊 ，so B 的话应该指的是这两个部分 ，so which mean that we have to read it， OK，so 这里的话它就接着有讲到说那个 manufacturing，right， 所以的话只能是唯一的解释在这里，不然的话其他地方都是没有讲到它的 number of the car that should be manufactured，so it should be here， 在这边它是根据这样一个研究，对吧？他说like automated vehicle might reduce vehicle ownership by 43%， 所以虽然会降低汽车的一个拥有者会降低40%， but that vehicle average annual mileage would double as a result。开的一个公里数吧，对 ，mileage 就是一个什么里程吧，里程数会加倍。As a consequence， 也就是说 ，each vehicle would be used more intensively， 会更剧烈的被使用每辆车，就每辆车可能一天到晚都在跑 ，and might need replacing sooner。This faster rate of turnover 就翻转率吧，就是我们在吃饭的时候，比如说在那个 KFC 里面，它的一个 turnover 是非常的高的。turnover 就翻桌率或翻转率啊 ，may mean that vehicle production may not necessarily decrease. So it should be D, right? It should be D. Oh, I find out the reason why. D. 为什么我们觉得这里好像是没有讲到，对不对？但是我们重新再看看，他说。好处啊 ，driverless car 对每个 individual driver、individual road user 的好处，所以应该是在not really 不是这里，对，这里讲主要讲的是后面讲的 history 啊，所以 doesn't matter。OK， 那只能是讲到这里了 ，B 选项了，对不对？因为他这里讲到说 safety reasons， 后面讲说 another aim to free the time, right? People spend driving for other purposes, right?Free the time people spend driving for other purposes， 能够去节省什么的一个时间嘛 ？If the vehicle can do some of all of the driving, it may be possible to be productive， 就可以做其他的事情。Productive means 非常多产的，工作效率非常高的叫 productive。To socialize or simply to relax, while automation system has responsibility for safe control of the vehicle。当这个自动驾驶系统它在 take charge 的时候呢，你可以 relax or socialize。Maybe chat with your friends or make a phone call with your family members. If the vehicle can do the driving, these who are challenged by existing mobility models, such as older and disabled travelers, may be able to enjoy significantly greater travel autonomy, right? 就是那些老弱病残吧 older or disabled travelers, may be able to enjoy significantly greater travel autonomy. 他们能够自己去享受这个。反正旅游的一个自主性吧，就他们可以 they can drive the car and go to the place where they want to. Well, it should be B. So finally, we get all of the answer. And then let's quickly move on to the next part because we're running out of time. Okay, next is about a summary. The figure from the TRL indicate that most motor accidents are partly due to. So here's the keyword PRL, right? 所以它所有的一个交通事故都是干嘛呢？首先看一下 the word limit, no more than 2 words. Okay, no more than 2 words. So TRL, right? Where is it? We're gonna find it out. It's over here, okay? Like TRL, right? It has demonstrated that 90% of road collision involve human errors. 所以到底什么是导致了交通问题呢？ Of course, human error. It's you. Okay, good. arrow or S. Yeah, there is no S. Okay, well, let's move on. Okay, so the introduction of driverless vehicle will result in greater safety, good. In addition to direct benefit of automation, it may bring other advantages. 还会带来其他的一些好处。For example, skiing for wood will be more workable, especially in towns and cities, resulting in fewer cars on the road. Scheme for wood, scheme just mean plan or strategies， 一些计划安排啊，会使得will be more workable 是更可行的。特别是在城市里面，我刚刚有看到好像是 urban areas, right? If my memory serves me. Okay, it's over here. Like, do you remember where we read, or where we find like the urban area? Okay, especially urban area. I remember, but I couldn't find it right now. But let's try. Hey, yeah, here we go. Particular in urban areas. So which part? Scheme for what? Okay, like viable, right? Viable just means like workable. So we're close to the right answer. Okay, car sharing, right? Automation means initiative for car sharing become much more viable, particularly in urban areas. So it should be car sharing. 就分享汽车这件事情在大城市里面是更加的feasible or workable or viable. Car sharing, good. Let's move on to 21. According to UMTRI, there should be a 43% drop. Drop means like decrease in blah blah car. So 43% drop, that's a very obvious indicator. It's clue over here, right? So there would be a drop in the car ownership, right? Good, vehicle ownership. Okay, vehicle ownership. Okay. Vehicle. How do you spell vehicle? Vehicle ownership. OWNSHIP. Okay, own a vehicle. I think I got the wrong spelling. My spelling is bad. I have to admit. Vehicle. The VHICOE. VEHICOE. Good. Perfect. Good. However, this would mean that the yearly of each car would on average be twice as high as currently is. The yearly would, I think it's mileage. Okay, the annual yearly mileage, right, would double as a result. 它的一个 mileage 它的里程数啊，不管认不认识 but we can find out the answer really quickly, right? Mileage. Oh, God, spelling again. Mileage. Huh? Fine. MILE. Mile, yeah. VH. Sorry, my language. Only one E, one L, A, G, E. Okay, yearly mileage, no S, right? Good. Mileage, yeah, EA, yeah, mileage, yeah, I got it. So let's move on to the next one finally. Which two benefits of automatic drive vehicles did the writer mention? You're supposed to pick two right answers. Car drivers could enjoy considerable cost saving. Travelers could enjoy considerable cost saving. It seems right, but I cannot really make sure. Let's read on. It will be easier to find parking. No, because there's only one place where parking is mentioned. It's in the paragraph C, right? So when parking is mentioned, it's not about the cost of or the accessibility of like parking in urban areas. It's about a waste, the waste for cars, okay? A waste about cars, right? 一个汽车的一个浪费，并不是讲到它的一个停车在 urban areas. So this one can be deleted. And travelers could spend a journey doing something other than driving. Could spend journey doing something other than driving. I think this one is mentioned, especially in the paragraph B, okay, in the part B, right? Okay, 他说可以刚讲了，这里有讲到，oh no, 是这边吗？也对的。To free the time people spend driving for other purposes, right? 他可以做其他的事情，对不对？更加 productive， 或者去社交，或者呢就是去 relax 而已的。所以这应该是we should choose C, right? Yeah, and D, people who find driving physically difficult could travel independently. 就是 physical difficult，就是我们刚刚讲的是那个 like disabled and older people, right? They are able to enjoy significantly greater travel autonomy. Autonomy just means do something on your own is your autonomy. 你自主的去做什么事情啊？所以的话，这里确实应该是对的 right? Okay, good. Then how about E? A reduction in the number of cars would mean a reduction in pollution. So 根本没有讲到 pollution. Nothing about pollution is mentioned in this paragraph, right? So it should be C and D. I'm pretty confident, but we will check the answer later. Okay, C and D. Let's move on. And then number 25 and 26. Also, you are supposed to pick two correct answers. Which two challenged to automated vehicle development does the writer mention? 关于 automated vehicle development 自动化的一个发展的一个 challenges 一个 挑战，这个 writer 他提到的哪两个挑战啊 ？Making sure that general public has confidence in automated vehicle. Okay, I think that is correct because 在这边对不对？它的 challenges where is it? It's at the end of this paragraph. I think yeah, here we go. Like paragraph G, part G. 有很多 challenges 需要被解决，对不对？我讲有3点的。第一个是说什么东西呢 ？Yeah, mobility will change way, okay. Yeah. However, whoa, 应该是这里前面，不好意思，应该是 F, right? Okay, hurdle, right? Hurdle 这里啊，好的。因为这是对前面的一个 like transition 嘛，对吧？所以的话应该是在前面啊。他说 ，lot hurdles should be overcome, right? In delivering automated vehicle to our road。在那个上路之前呢，我们要很多问题需要被解决。第一个是技术性的问题，就是很多situation 是不一样的。第二个是法律性的问题，对不对？是 regulatory challenges。那比如说没有车的时候如何去规定法律？那第三个呢是什么东西呢 ？Societal changes 一些社会概念上的变化，我们去如何接受 automated vehicle 是一个非常重要的问题 ，right? So 民众的接受性是 it should be the correct answer, but 我们继续往下看一下 B 选项，managing the pace of transit from conventional to automated car. Not really, it's not mentioned. Okay, and C. Deciding how to compensate professional drivers like drivers who become redundant. 如何去补偿 compensate 就是补偿 make up for 的意思 make up for 如何去补偿那些专业的一个司机，比如出租的司机 taxi driver 当他们 redundant when they are laid out 当他们被解雇 when they are fired 的时候，如何去补偿他们 I don't think it's mentioned, right? You can delay this part. D. Setting up the infrastructure to make roads suitable for automated vehicle. 他说我们应该去建设基础设施，然后去使得这个路呢能够适合自动化的一个车子。Not really. D. E. Getting automated vehicle to adapt to various different driving conditions. Yeah, so that is the first reason mentioned in this paragraph, right? 他有讲到就的这边 ，OK， 哪里？这里 the technical difficulties. You can read again carefully. So we get the right answer, A and E. Well, finally, the exciting moment. Let's check the answers. Okay, let's check them out. 这篇好像花了时间比较久一点啊 ，but sometimes it takes more time, right?当你讲解的时候会花更多的时间啊 ，maybe。所以我们来看看这里 ，OK, here we go。这个是 CBEGD, right? CBEGD. Okay, CBOYEGD, good. Human error car sharing ownership, right? Yeah, human error car sharing vehicle ownership. I think it's okay. My bad. The vehicle here is redundant because ownership of cars 就可以了，因为如果you have either you have like two options， 要么你写 vehicle ownership or ownership of car， 这个 vehicle 就是有点 redundant， 这个算错啊。So sorry. Okay, then move on. Mileage and CDAE. Am I right? CD good and AE good. So we get one wrong. 非常可惜，因为这个其实如果你自己 double check 一下，对不对？如果你 proofread 一下，在你上交之前 ，you can find it out. Well, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.